Hi, my name is Gabriella Smith, and this is my worship narrative for Music and Worship. So, first of all, growing up, I went to a small non-denominational church in El Paso, Texas, called ALFC, and my family actually grew with this church. We made it something with the community at hand. We were heavily involved in the events. I went to Sunday school. We were a part of the ministries that occurred on the weekdays. So we actually helped this small non-denominational church grow into something that the whole community of El Paso would go to for Easter and Christmas, and even more than that, it became something just everyone knew about, because no matter what faith you were, you understood that that church was helpful. They provided charity. They did a lot in the community itself. And as a kid, I read the scriptures and I followed them, and I would state these scriptures to the people around me, and I really believed in my faith. But I think a downfall was that as a kid, you're very impressionable and you don't question a lot. And so I would just reread the scriptures, and I wouldn't really know the truth behind the scriptures or what they meant. And it wasn't until middle school where I started to question and wonder, what is this really about? What is Christianity about? What are the morals, the values, the perspectives that I haven't heard about yet? And it was during this time that actually my family moved, because we're military. We moved about 8 times, and unfortunately we never found a church quite like the first one. So my family kind of stopped attending church. We went on Easters and Christmas, but that was about it. It wasn't until we actually moved to Washington, the last station, that we found a new church that had that sense of community again. And it brought back a comfort of mine to when I was younger that I didn't have for that whole entire time moving. And it really sparked something in me to look into it and to search my faith and figure out what I really wanted from my faith. Not just something that I'm following as a kid, but something that I can follow for myself. And with that in saying, it's a big reason why I chose APU. I saw that this new Christian community can show me something that I didn't know before. Truthfully, my mother was a big influence in showing me that my morals, the Christian morals that I grew up with, which is kindness and compassion, grace, being a neighbor, charity, all those certain things, you don't have to necessarily be a Christian to follow those certain morals. And so coming here to APU, I told myself, no matter what I intend or start to think about Christianity, those are morals that I would keep with me forever. But APU actually sparked a greater interest in my morals and my values of Christianity, and also the theology of Christianity. Because I do feel as if throughout my whole life there has been a presence. I can't necessarily pinpoint it, and I don't know how to explain it. There's a presence behind me, and a very good one. And I want to find out what that presence is in my life. So that is my journey through worship and my journey with God. There's a lot more little details in between, but this is the summary of my life so far. So thank you so much, and I will be in class.